give you their feelings and this, that, and the third, how they feel. You feel for them, you know? And if you hold on to it, you right there where they at. That's why you have to have some kind of peace, because you hear their problem, this problem, that problem, this going on, that's going on, that's going on. In our nation, man, just look online, man, it's sad. How divided we are. We're more divided now than we was in the 90s. Go to 2000, we really divided now. And that's Satan coming in there, man. You know, he got a short time coming down with whatever means he can to have us divided. Whether it's the name, doctrines, brothers ain't real, sisters ain't real with each other. All of that hurts, man. And it's hurting the Most High because he wants us to be together. He wants us to come together. He said, gather together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth. You know? We all have the capability of being leaders in the kingdom and here. But it's about what we just read about Yasharahla. He to make himself no reputation. You don't exalt yourself. He that exalt himself shall be abased. He that humble himself shall be exalted. Gotta be humble, man. Gotta be humility. You know? You hear what I told the brother? Well, what's going on? You're the most important person right now. Everybody else been around, did this, whatever, but you're the most important. And that's how it's supposed to be. But see, we wasn't raised like that. The one that's the leader, they the most important. You understand? But they've been in doing the work. So what? You could be working from however long you've been, and somebody come in that last hour, and they're gonna make it to you. That's why Yasharahla told that story. They was working what, 12 hours? Came in the last hour. Said, hey, he offered them. You gonna go to work in the field? All right. They did it. Did the same thing. At the last hour, he said, you want to come? He called him, chose him. He came. The same thing, man. Get the same benefit. Ain't nobody gonna say, oh, I'm gonna be over you. Who gonna tell somebody they're gonna be over them in the kingdom? Most High just calling us, man. Many are called, but few are chosen. Many been called. You know, many have not been chosen. They were powerful men. Powerful men. You know, it's just sad because you look at where they at. What happened? You can't, like I say, man, this ain't about no man. You can't put your trust in man. You gotta put your trust in Yasharahla, going to the Most High on our behalf. And we stay together as we should with the fruits of the Spirit, as we just read, and we're gonna make it to the kingdom. Simple as that. There's nothing that we can't communicate about to be able to solve whatever. It's not that serious. I don't see nobody, I mean, who's like Saul? Kill that man! Follow that man! His children saying it. He was going out there taking out men, women, and children for saying in the name of the anointed Satan. You know that, right? When it was Saul? That's what he was doing. You know that? No? Yeah, that's when he was Saul, man, that's what he was doing. He asked the chief priest, hey, give me a license, agree with me, so I could go out there and get him. He was the one that was part of Stephen being killed. Yeah. When he was Saul, man, he was something else, man. But he was dedicated to what he did believe. Yeah, man, I mean, this dude was, look at one of Acts 9, Acts 9 and 1. And Saul, whose name was changed to Paul, yet breathing out threatenings and slaughter against the disciples of Yasharahla, went unto the high priest, which again is Saul, whose name was changed to Paul. And Saul, yet breathing out threatenings and slaughter against the disciples of the Most High, while Yasharahla slaughter against the disciples of Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, went unto the high priest and desired of him letters to Damascus to the synagogues, that if he found any of this way that was rolling by Mashiach Yahushua, whether they were men or women, he might bring them bound unto Jerusalem. See? And when he went to Damascus, that's when the Mashiach Yahushua blinded him and changed him so that he could do nothing but honor and respect and suffer for Bahasham Mashiach Yahushua's name's sake. And that is in the name of the Lord and Savior. Look, real quick, go to Acts the 7th chapter. Look at, let me start verse 51. Be stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears. You do always resist the Holy Spirit. As your fathers did, so do ye. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which showed before of the coming of the just one, Mashiach Yahushua, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers. Talking, remember the one said, crucify him, and let his blood be on us and on our children, who have received the law by the disposition of angels, and have not kept it. Received the law by the disposition of angels, not directly from the Most High, but by angels. We received the law. When they heard these things, they were cut to the heart, and they gnashed on him with their teeth. But he, being full of the Holy Spirit, looked up steadfastly into heaven, and saw the glory of the Most High, and of Mashiach Yahushua standing on the right hand of the Most High, and said, Behold, I see the heavens open, and the Son of Man standing on the right hand of the Most High loud and seated. Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon him with one accord. They rushed him and cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witnesses laid down their clothes at a young man's feet, whose name was Saul. See? And they stoned Stephen, calling upon the Most High and saying, Lord of Mashiach Yahushua, receive my spirit. And he kneeled down and cried with a loud voice, Mashiach Yahushua, to the glory of the Most High, lay not this sin to their charge. And when he had said this, he fell asleep. See? That's a perfect example of he was right there. They laid all this stuff down on Saul's feet. He was right there, part of it. This dude was treacherous. That's why when he was converted, the Israelites was like, oh man, this is the cat. They wanted to kill him because they remember what he had already done to us. And they didn't believe that he was actually, you know, had been converted. To really believe in Baal Shem HaShah, you gotta look at it. Because you can think, okay, this cat was part of having people put to death that believe on Baal Shem HaShah. Because that's spiritual power. Right? And they want the power to be with who? Them, with man. They're not teaching the people how to have this spiritual power. They want the power to be, but we depend on them. So, that's why they were afraid of Paul when his name was changed to Paul, because he still was Saul. I mean, you change your name if you want to, you're still the same person. You can change your name, everybody can change their name. You're still the same person, right? They knew this person and what he had done. So he had to suffer. I go to the persecution of the prophet, he suffered a lot. For what? By Shem Mashiach Yahushua's namesake. So Revelation 3 and 20. You see that? You see that up? You see that? Yeah. Revelation 3 and 20. So, behold, I stand at the door and knock. Remember, he is the door. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. So you got to open up open up to Mashiach Yahushua. When we said he was the door, and he's knocking on himself, knocking. Who's on here? He said, if any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne. See, the first kingdom to come here is going to be on Mashiach Yahushua's powers and authority for 1,000 years. It's teaching us of the Father. Even as I also overcame, he was an example to let us know that you can't overcome. He overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. So he sat down with the Most High in his throne on the right-hand side of the Most High. That's what Stephen just said. Where do you see the Most High? Where do you see a Mashiach Yahushua? Right. See the Most High on the right-hand side of the Most High. But he stood up and seen this happening. That's what he said. He said he was standing. He was on the right-hand side of the Most High, stood up and seen what they were doing to his holy disciple, Apostle Stephen. Say, to him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. See? It's always going to be the Spirit talking to us, or the angel. Luke 12 and 37. You all right? Okay. Luke 12:36. And ye yourselves like unto men that wait for their hour, when he will return from the wedding, that when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately. And ye yourselves, like unto men that wait for their hour, when he will return from the wedding, that when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants whom Mashiach Yahushua, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. And if he shall come in the second watch, or come in the third watch, and find them so, blessed are those servants, whenever he comes. And this know, that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, if you know what time the thief is coming, he would have watched. He'd have been looking. He's coming to rob. He'd been looking around to see wherever he's going to try and come into his house. And this know, that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched and not have suffered his house to be broken through. Be ye therefore ready also. Y'all be ready. For the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not. Look at Acts. Go to Acts, the first chapter. You say you're going to come in an hour that you won't even think. Acts the first chapter. And the 6th verse. Acts 1 and 6. I'm going to read verse 7. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Mashiach Yasharahla, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? Then you know the kingdom was coming to Israel. Did he say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. The kingdom coming to all nations. Kingdom's for everybody. No. They asked him, are you going to restore the kingdom to Israel, to we the Israelites? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. Only the Most High knows. He is the one that knows. John 14:23. John 14 and 23. Yasharahla answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him. See? If you love Mashiach Yasharahla, so you will keep his words, because he is the word of the Most High. You say the Most High gonna love you. He said, and we, that's the Most High of Mashiach Yasharahla, will come unto him. Now, how is that? How is the Most High and the Mashiach Yasharahla will come unto you? How is that gonna happen? I'm asking the question. How the Most High and the Mashiach Yasharahla come unto you?
Keep his words. Keeping his words.
Both of y'all said the same thing, doing his word. But how's it happen? Through his word. Through his word. Okay, so how is it going to happen? How is this? How does he? It says, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him. Anyone else? Come on, y'all gotta participate. Let me know y'all there. Whether right or wrong. Could you speak a little louder? I can barely hear you. Right? When you do that, you can do that, but I'm just saying how. By studying, yeah, but a lot of people study, but they still have a wrong doctrine. Right? Yeah, the right doctrine. This is a real simple question. I'm asking, how is the Most High, the Mashiach Yasharahla, going to make their abode in you?
Commandments? It says right here.
Okay, what are you talking about? What do you mean by being filled with the Spirit? What does that mean? I mean, they got a spirit of, say again? Huh? Kind. Right. Don't just say Spirit. But it's through the Holy Spirit. Look, come on, because that's the only thing he promised to send us. That's why I asked y'all before, did y'all understand what I was saying when I was breaking it down? The Most High, Mashiach Yasharahla, through the Spirit, to man, the woman. You know what I mean? From us through the Spirit. Because if you look at yourself, you can't do nothing. You can study all you want to. If the Spirit of the Most High is not going to give you what the Spirit of the Most High is identified and defined as, then you don't have it. Right? I mean, that's how they going to make their abode in us. Look. Come on, listen.
John